Welcome to Rebel Wolf Healing. My name is Elizabeth, and tonight I'm going to do a reading for the sign of Aquarius. This could be in your sun, moon, rising, north node, or Venus. I want to do an energy check-in, what you need to know. I've been getting so much. I don't know about you, but I see the number 91, the number 911 constantly. And as I was going through the Bible today, I kept on being turned to Psalm 91, and there is definitely a message here for my beautiful aquas to really turn their focus towards God. Like, who cares about the attacks? The enemy is going to attack us. Like, let's just be honest. But when you turn to God, you're not relying on you to fight this person. You're turning to God, and God is going to prevail, and God is going to come through. But let me just share what Psalms 91 is, real quick. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. There is a promise here, God's promise to protect you from those who wish you harm. Like, you have major protection here, but it's about really if something in your life is not going well, or man, just life be lifing. Life is lifing. At the end of the day, you don't need to worry about your enemies. The only thing you need to do is turn to God, turn to divine source, turn to your angels, turn to your ancestors. Let them know you're under attack, because when you reach out, you're calling them. You're calling and asking for help. You're not going to figure it out. You're asking God to figure it out. Like, I can't defeat my enemies, God, but you can. And this is like the energy I'm like really feeling at this time, is to turn to God above all else. Above all else. That's what I do. Every day I turn to God. Every day I rock out. Sometimes I complain, sometimes I say thank you, sometimes I cry, sometimes I'm just in gratitude, but it's about forming that connection with divine source, so that when your enemies feel like attacking, just understand they're not coming up against you. They're coming up against God. Like, I don't think you want to fuck around with that kind of energy. Aqua, thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your donations. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And if you would like a personal reading, please reach out to me via email. All right, Aqua, let's get into this energy. Spirit, what does my Aqua need to know? What does my Aqua need to know at this time? What is my beautiful Aqua? Thank you. Spirit, what does my Aqua need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Let's talk about this. So we have air energy, which is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And this is like the Ace of Swords. This is like the aha moment, the breakthrough, the clarity. You're getting that. And the breakthrough and the clarity is in terms of your growth. We have summer energy here. There could have been something in the summer that like really propelled you towards growth. And that growth came. I'm really feeling something in the summer happened to you where you had conflict, disharmony, and there was triggers. But you see the truth. You see the truth in terms of your triggers. You see who's causing your triggers. There could have been something that happened in the summer that like propelled you and said, you know what? I have the knowledge. I have the aha moment, and I'm ready for growth. I'm ready to leave behind disharmony and conflict and triggers. There's something that took place in the summer that opened your eyes. You went through major loss and sadness. Something opened your eyes. And I'm feeling like this heavy energy of like, man, it broke your heart, but it opened your eyes. Something broke your heart, but at the same time opened your eyes. You know, heavy energy, the truth can be rather painful. The truth is painful. That journey of self-awareness is painful. I will never lie to anybody. Something really hurt you to your core, but it was the catalyst to your growth. It was the catalyst. You had something big here that happened in the summer. It was the catalyst. Spirit, please clarify this Ace of Swords. Please clarify this aha moment. Yeah, man. You know, bro. You knew who the enemy was. Like, bro. Nine of Swords, anxiety, worry, depression, fear. And let's talk about this, because we're not going to only talk about the enemy that's outside of us. Let's talk about the enemy within us. Because sometimes we are the chatter and our ego can like fuck us up in some ways. Like our ego is not our amigo. You let the outside chatter affect you greatly. You believed in the words that people spoke of you and said who you are. If someone called you a fuck up, you believed you were a fuck up. You allowed yourself and others to make you feel this energy of anxiety and depression. But something took place, because we have the Ace of Swords not once but twice. No, you don't believe the fucking lies anymore. You don't believe the enemy anymore. You don't believe the enemy anymore. And I love this. I love this. It's almost like people are like, oh, what are downloads? What are downloads? Downloads are simply our higher conscious. It's divine source. It's our angels, ancestors, breathing in these beautiful words of you are strong, you are safe, you are stable. You don't believe the lies anymore. You don't believe the lies of the chatter. It's like, bro, I'm feeling like people talked about you hella bad. Hella bad. Trust me, been there, done that. They talk shit about me. Mind you, when I spend time with self and spirit, and I spend time with people who actually loved and cared about me, they're like, you're not a fucking bad person. Like, you're fucking the most innocent person I know. And I am innocent. I never want to hurt or harm anybody. But then there's the other part of me. You hurt me. It's not me who's showing up to cause you harm. It's God. Because I go to God about all of the shit that's been done to me. It's not me seeking retribution. I just rock out with God. And I'm honest about my pain. I'm honest about my failure. I'm honest about my sadness. Asking divine source to remove me from sadness. I trust in him above all else. I couldn't trust in anybody in this earth school. You're finally seeing the truth. And the truth is, the enemy tried to attack, but God. Like, let's leave it there. But God. No. You can't fuck around with someone who truly opens up their heart and their soul and their spirit to God. And they're like, I'm feeling this raw energy. Raw. People always ask me, when did you find God? Bro, I found God, not even gonna lie, on a shitload of things that weren't for me. And I dropped to my knees and I'm like, I can't fucking do this anymore. And God showed up. God relieved me from my pain, from my addiction, from my anxiety, from my worry, from my fear. Because I fucking called out. I called out. I was like, I can't do that. You know, like, someone don't want me to talk. You called out to God at your lowest of low. And you had that breakthrough. You had that clarity. And you had that knowledge. Like, I'm feeling this knowledge that, oh shit, I don't need to fight these battles. I just need to turn to divine source. Maybe that's the breakthrough. Maybe that's the clarity. Like, oh shit, I don't need to fight the enemy. I just let God fight this enemy. Not my enemy. Let God. Let God. Spirit, please clarify this Ace of Swords. What's going on with this breakthrough for my Aqua? Let God. You don't need to do any, like, heavy energy. You don't need to do shit. You don't need to do shit. You don't need to fight the enemy. You don't need to raise your voice to the enemy. If anything, go fucking silent towards the enemy. Silent. Keep it quiet. Keep it quiet. Because divine justice is going to be served. The scales are going to be balanced. There's this equilibrium. Karmic justice. And the hard thing to say right here, like, I really feel the reason this karmic justice is coming from you, for you. And that's a hard thing to, like, man, it's coming for you because you had nowhere else to fucking go. And I'm getting emotional. You had nowhere else to turn but to God. And maybe be thankful. Like, if that's what it took for me to turn to God, to be at ground zero, to me, to lose everything, to me, okay, God, I honor you. Like, I get it. It sucked that I had to go through all this shit. It sucks, no doubt. But with that energy of, like, going through all of this, you know how wise you are. You know how experienced you are. You know how loving you are, because you didn't allow this situation to harden your heart. If anything, you allowed this situation to help you see fucking clearer. You have that gift of discernment. You're not going to allow anybody to serve you injustice anymore. Justice is on your side. If anybody fucks you over, trust me, they're going to think you're a witch. They're going to think that you're doing something to cause karma in their life. Bro, you don't do anything but rock out with God, journal, pray, meditate. They think you're a witch. All right, think what you want. The only thing I do is I rock out with God. You think I'm making potions? Like, bro, I don't have fucking time for that. I'm fucking busy. Justice is being served on a spiritual level because God sees all and knows all. And the biggest thing you found was refuge in God. That was your fortress. And you trusted God. Like, God, I trust you. I'm going through a shit storm right now. And maybe things didn't come, like, right away. Maybe not right away, but in due time. But I'm feeling this beautiful energy in you that you're very humble about your retribution. You don't need to laugh at the enemy. Like, oh, they finally got served their karma. If anything, you're like, man, I wish it never came to this point, because I went through pain and now you have to go through pain. You could have avoided this 100% by not causing harm to another. You could have avoided all this pain. My pain, your pain. Like, it didn't need to go this far, but you chose to go this far. So you have to pay. There's a price to pay. We all face karma at one point. I faced karma plenty of times. Plenty of times. It's about understanding your karma. Am I receiving this because I deliberately hurt someone? Or was I just a really broken and shattered person? And it's about acknowledging and saying, you know what? I want to heal because I don't want to bleed on people anymore. I don't want to bleed on anyone. Keep on asking God. I don't want to bleed on anyone, but I am in pain and I am hurt. Spirit, please clarify this justice. Clarify this justice for my beautiful yeah. Your justice is love, a divine partnership, a connection. Finding your your better half, your helpmate, your soulmate, your, we could say twin flame, if you believe in that. Your justice is love. From coming from an area where you had no love, you were solo dolo. You were by yourself for a while, because clarity comes when you finally, like, not so much isolate. You spend time in solitude. You're like, you know what, God, I've made some bad choices, and I'm just gonna rock out with me and you, because I can't make good choices, especially when it comes to this. Like, I can't make good choices. It's about you learning your mind. A lot of sword energy. This was about you overcoming the prison of your own mind, and the prison people put you in. They put you in a prison, and you learned how to, like, bust through. Like, no, I'm busting through. I'm busting through. Spirit, please clarify this Two of Cups, this deep emotional connection. Yeah. Let's talk. Love is coming again because you're mastering yourself. You know who the fuck you are. You are aware of yourself. You are aware of your journey. Your angels have been with you from your Nine of Swords. You just finally acknowledge them. Your third eye finally has opened up to say, oh shit, I am divinely guided. I am protected. You called God, he called the angels down. Tell the devil he don't own my soul. You're taking back what the enemy stole. And the enemy stole your essence, your soul, your spirit. Not anymore. You might have put 10 swords in my back. You might have put 10 swords in my back. It could have took a long time to heal. I'm feeling it. So long to heal. So long. Because you were in conflict with not only yourself, you were in conflict with the enemy. It's like you almost believed what the enemy. That's why God had to send an angel to fucking help you. Because the enemy had you fucking in its claws, bro. They were fucking with your mind. They were fucking with your passion, your creativity, your drive, your desire, your ability to love again. They didn't want you to find love again. Your enemy's biggest fear is you finding love again. Let me reiterate that. Your enemy's biggest fear is you finding a divine connection. Someone who can protect you, love you, nurture you. So he had to send his angels to ensure that you find someone who can protect, love, and nurture you. Wow, it's a heavy energy. This person, whoever this person is, cannot hurt or harm you ever again. Your angels block them left and right. Like, your angels are no one to fuck with. No one. You're seeing the truth. You're seeing your divinity. You're seeing that you are protected. You're seeing that, wait, if I just focus on self and spirit, that I'm going to overcome all of this. I don't need to do anything. There is nothing, Aqua, you need to do except heal, have that clarity, have that awareness, and overcome the fucking chatter that others placed on you. I don't give a fuck what people think about me. At this point, I don't give a fuck. The reason I don't give a fuck is because I'm authentic. I'm the first one to say, yeah, I was a fuck up. I went through drug addiction. Yeah, I've been fighting for my life, like narcissistic abuse. No, you can't play me anymore. At the end of the day, I know I'm a good fucking person. How do I know I'm a good person? Even without, I'm still winning every day because I have something called a peace of mind. When I lay my head on my bed, I'm not regretting anything. I've treated everyone around me with love and compassion and empathy. I'm not trying to hurt or harm anyone. I just want to live a happy life. That's it. Fuck the past. Fuck the pain. Fuck the anxiety. When my day is going bad, I turn to God. Like, I'm having a rough day, God. Rough. That's it. Now we have this growth in summer. Something happened in the summer that propelled your growth. Spirit, please clarify this growth in summer. Something happened. Something. Oh, you closed out a fucking chapter. You walked away from something. Accomplishment, completion. You went through the fool's journey. You were the empress. You were the magician. Like, the list goes on and on. You did all of it. Connected with God. Like, you found yourself. In the summer, you had some major growth and accomplishment. You closed out a chapter. It's because you see clearer. You're overcoming trauma and you're diving into self. Heavy energy here. God doesn't want you to do this alone. You've done some work on your own, guarantee. But now, as you're in more of this healed state, I really feel your angels want to bring you something, because with the Lovers and the Two of Cups, you're not meant to fight this battle, this thing called Earth School, alone. You might have believed that I just should be by myself for the rest of my life. That's some bullshit the enemy is trying to feed you. They want you alone. They want you alone. The enemy wants you alone. Get out of your mind. I really feel God is sending you someone who is going to be your earth angel. Spirit, please clarify this world, this accomplishment, this completion. Message. 8 of Wands. You had that courage, determination, and drive, but there's a message coming your way. Spirit, what is this message coming towards my Aqua? What's this message? We have the Chariot. You have the divine Chariot coming in. Now, this is like the Uber coming for you. Like, someone is coming towards you, extremely determined and focused. They know how to balance their light. They know how to balance their dark. This is like, I'm not big on knight in shining armor, but for this reading, bro, you have a knight in shining armor coming in. And this was sent by God. This was sent by your angels. Spirit, what is this? You have a King of Cups. I didn't even. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or this could be someone who is extremely, emotionally intelligent and balanced, compassionate and loving and nurturing. And it's almost as if someone who understands the workings of the heart and the mind. Spirit, please clarify this message. What's this message from this King of Cups? Thank you, Spirit. All right. They've been in hermit mode. We get it. They've been in hermit mode. This is someone who's done like deep internal work. Someone who knows thyself. But this is someone who wants to come forward. It's almost like their lantern is lit for themselves, and now they want to light or give you another lantern. You have your own lantern. They want to give you more clarity, more. This person is the magician. They're manifesting you as above, so below, as within, so without. This is an intuitive connection. You're talking about this connection is spiritual before it even comes in the physical. This is a spiritual connection. The magician, King of Cups, the hermit. Spirit, please clarify this connection. What's this connection? Spiritual. The person dreamed about you. You dreamed about them. Thank you, Spirit. This is going to be your friend. This is your soul family. This is your soul tribe. 3 of Cups is all about celebration. This is your family. This is your spiritual family. This is someone you can trust. This is someone you can be vulnerable with. This is someone who you can open up to. This is someone you can celebrate with. This is someone you can dance with. There's laughter. I'm like feeling this is someone you can let your guard down and just allow in without any fear. It's almost like God is like, You don't need to fear this kind of love that I'm giving you. It's going to be very different from the love that you know, because the love you know is all about what can you give this person. It's all about an opportunity. This person is not about opportunity. This person is about growth. This person is extremely determined. They are going to come towards you very, I'm feeling like very frank. They're going to be upfront and forward. It's not like you have to figure out what their intentions are. Their intentions are going to be very pure, very true, and extreme. They're going to be intimate with you. They're not going to be afraid to share their soul with you because they know who the fuck they are. This is someone who knows who they are. They're not trying to gain anything from you. Spirit, please clarify this connection. Clarify this connection. The Empress, because they want to nurture. This is a nurturing, loving relationship that by you joining together, you guys are going to create and build something beautiful together. It's coming full circle. You're going to be able to step into your divine feminine energy with this person. This person is going to allow you to be a divine feminine, to be in that receiving mode. Because once you're in that receiving mode, you can start nurturing and birthing something new. Come on. Spirit, please clarify this, Empress. My God card. Yeah, like I'm not playing and we're done. The Hierophant, we're done. The Wheel, we're done. The wheels are turning in your favor. There is going to be balance and harmony for you. Balance and harmony because it's divinely guided. This is God sent. This person that is coming into your life is sent by God, sent by your angels, sent by your ancestors. Divine justice for you is love. Now there's this disharmony and triggers and conflict that's right here. Someone might be hella hating this fact. Hella hating this fact that you have this. Spirit, please clarify this disharmony, this triggers, this conflict. Yeah. We have the Three of Swords. Came in reverse. Someone is not happy that you overcame heartbreak and pain. They are not happy that you have the Three of Wands, that you're like, yo, I am no longer about this triggers. I'm no longer about disharmony. I'm no longer about conflict. Like my sights straight. I ain't looking fucking back. I'm not looking back to this pain. It's almost as if this person doesn't trigger you anymore. You've learned how to overcome the trigger of your past. Like, no, if I keep on holding on to triggers, I will never move forward. I will never trust again. I will never believe in love. Like, yes, I had a fucked up relationship in the past. This person tried to kill me. Like, I'm not thinking about that anymore. I'm thinking about the future because every day God tells me better is ahead. I'm not going to turn to salt. I'm not looking back. Someone is extremely unhappy that you're not allowing the pain of the past to hold you anymore. You believe in love. You believe in yourself. You know God rocks with you. You know your angels are with you. You know divine is sending you someone who can protect, provide, and keep you safe and secure, along with you being able to nurture and love someone. No one can hold you back from your divine feminine energy anymore. You're going to love this person with all your heart and soul without holding back out of fear of pain. You're going to know, like, yeah, I can give you all of Elizabeth. Like, this one is going to get all of me, minus the triggers, minus the pain, minus the trauma. You have clarity now. God is guiding you. Spirit, please clarify this disharmony, this trigger. Yeah, someone is hella angry. And I'm feeling like angry energy. Yeah, because you went through a major rebirth and transformation. You're like, fuck no. The past, the memories, You healed your inner child. You're not the same person. You were hurt. You were harmed. We have the 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. This person did a number on you. But guess what? You didn't die. You're still here. Because you got God, man. You got your angels. They're working overtime for you. Overtime for you. But because you've worked overtime for self, you spent that time in solitude. You figured out who the fuck you are. You did the work. And God is just like, oh, I got you, boo. I got you. You did the work. I got you. Judgment. Judgment was called. Judgment was called. You're having an awakening of your soul and spirit. You're no longer at this 8 of Swords. No longer self-sabotaging. No longer have this conflict of the mind. No longer believing the chatter. You remove the veil. You were never the enemy with yourself. Someone made you the enemy with yourself because they were projecting all this bullshit. You went from 8, 9, 10. No, bro. You can't fuck me up anymore. And it's like I'm feeling this energy. Someone cannot fuck you up anymore because you have God to turn to. Maybe you turned to them in the past. Maybe. Maybe you put them on a really high pedestal only to find out that, bro, that pedestal was false. That was nothing but ego and pride making you believe you can trust this person. You can't trust someone who prays to God for your downfall. You can't. And God don't trust them either. Remember that. That's why you're so protected and guided, and you have that clarity. You have that aha. You have that gift of discernment. That's a gift from God. Knowing who to trust and not to trust, bro, that's serious. When you can meet someone for the first time and be like, nah. Because if you meet someone and you can play that tape forward and be like, oh, you're a fucking wreck. Nah, I'm out. That's God. That's a gift you were given. The gift of discernment. And that's what you have. That's what you have, my Aqua. Like, that's what you have. Let's get some advice and close this out. Spirit, what advice do you have for my beautiful Aqua? Yeah, we have Trine. Angelic support. I'm not playing with you, Aqua. You have so much angelic support. You are walking in alignment. You're of harmony. You're of flow. And the main reason you're in harmony and flow is because you trusted God above all else. That's it. That is it. Like, come on now. You have angelic support. Like, feel it, acknowledge it. Know that there is a guardian angel with you. You have a guardian angel. Your angels are so proud of the work you've done to get here. You've kept your heart soft through obstacles and let divine lessons shape you. Now you are more authentic expression of your heavenly soul, and you're entering a beautiful time of harmony. Instead of picking yourself apart and choosing pieces to express or repress, can you enhance yourself as a brilliant whole? The more you connect to yourself in its entirety, the more you are in sync with the divine current that carries you. As you surrender into this loving tide, life feels abundant, blessed, joyful, and perfectly aligned because it is. Aqua, please understand your divinity. Please continue to dive deep into self. Please continue to reach out to divine source for every problem that you are faced. Every problem that comes along your path, the only one you need to reach out is divine source. I promise you that. I guarantee you that. Aqua, I'm sending you so much love and light. And remember that you are loved and you have always been enough.